Okay, now in this video, we're actually going to discuss having a link to your offer, to your website in your actual video. And this is a very important aspect of YouTube traffic because this is where you can really put your call to action exactly where you want it to be, and you have the opportunity to change it based on what your viewers are doing. So let's talk about how you would actually go through this process. I'm actually going to go to a video that has been uploaded already, and we're going to go to the annotation section of YouTube. Now, when you get to the annotation section, as it is listed up here in YouTube, you are going to be able to add an annotation that is clickable link back to your website. And what you're going to do is very simply, you're going to add the annotation, and you can do this in any form that you want. Typically, the best way to do this is to use a spotlight on one of the things that you want to make clickable. And you can, for instance, click this spotlight, and what's going to happen is we're going to make an area of your video clickable. We could make, let's say, a particular word clickable. And what we can do is we really don't have to type in any words there, right? We can just let the link do its job. And then all we really have to do is determine how long we want the annotation to be. We could stretch that out to the end of the video, right? We could stretch it out to halfway in between the video if that's how long it was going to be there. Now, the key in this process is your clickable link, and we're going to click this link here, and we're going to look here, and basically you'll see here that what this channel has that other channels may not have, your channel may not have, is an associated website. So what you're going to want to do is to put your associated website into your YouTube channel. And then when you have an associated website, and it has to be your website, you're not going to be able to have 2 or 3, you can put clickable links within the body of the video during the video back to your website. Now, this is very important because while you're giving the call to action in your video, you can actually have people click a link when you tell them to click it. And this is a very useful way of being able to get traffic at the point at which you want it. And you can actually go back and edit this video without disturbing the video itself to continue to test where the link is going to be the most effective. Of course, what you would be using in this case is you'd be using the analytics section, and within the analytics section, one of the things that you want to do to determine whether or not your link was effective is you'd want to look at audience retention, because you want to find out for a particular video, well, when is the audience leaving, right? So this is what you want to be concerned with, the audience retention, and you want to find out, well, where in the video, in the particular video where I have my annotation, is the audience actually leaving. You can actually even find out in particular about your annotations in the video, or where they're being clicked or how they're being clicked. Okay, so now in this particular case, we don't necessarily have any annotations that we have saved, so that's not going to be relevant. But when you have annotations, you will be able to do this, and you will be able to find out how people are reacting to your actual annotations that are going to be clickable back to your website. Okay, you're going to want to come inside of the advanced section of your YouTube channel settings. You want to scroll down here, and then you want to look to your associated website. Now, I've obviously already gone through mine. You're going to have to go through a process of having your video or having your website confirmed. All that means you're going to have to put a file on your website that Google can verify you own the site. And once you do that, your associated website will be there. You can use that website in order to make clickable links in your video. Very important to your video traffic. Now, one aspect of that that's important to note is that as of the creation of this course, you cannot click on annotations for mobile devices. There are some clickable links for some of the iOS devices that are in development, but as of right now, those links are not clickable inside of Android devices, or they're not clickable inside of some mobile devices. So that's just that's in development. It's in the works, but it's not there yet. But for the half of the people, the population that do have desktop computers, this is a very helpful way of being able to have them click a link when you want them to and head back to your website. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.